couple years ago, when I was much more immature and unfamiliar with my faith, I went out to grab a cup of coffee with an older mentor of mine who I looked up to a lot. Now, this individual, in the long scheme of things, really changed my life. And he just loves the gospel so much. He loves the words the Bible says so much. And I just looked up to him and still look up to him. Now, at this point in time, as a high schooler, money was scarce, as it is for most high schoolers. As much as I was looking forward to spending time with him, I was hesitant to even spend money to buy myself a coffee. I mean, my plan was not even to buy myself a coffee, but to just go to the coffee shop and hang out with him. When we got to the coffee shop, he said, "Go ahead and order whatever you'd like. I'll buy it for you," which was pretty miraculous considering that at this point in time, he was a high school student also, meaning his love and likely lack of money was no different than mine. And yet when I was unwilling to buy a coffee for myself, he, with a smile on his face, not only bought a coffee for himself, but coffee for me. And when I told him thank you, out of a genuine heart of appreciation for what he was doing to me, his response to me was, "Don't worry about it. All money is God's money." He had zero ties, zero connection, zero personal value embedded in his money. And in doing so, he demonstrated so much love to me by buying me that coffee. And as simple as that act was, it hit me so profoundly that I still remember it to this day. And since that moment, my outlook on money has completely shifted, because he's so right. Money is a blessing. You should be using it to bless others, not idolizing it, not hoarding it, not holding it close like a leprechaun grasping his pot of gold, but using it to be a blessing to the world. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. "For who makes you different than anyone else? What do you have that you did not receive? And if you did receive it, why do you boast as if you did not?" As an American individual, I happen to be living in a geographical location and a location in time where I'm fortunate enough to be blessed with monetary means in so many ways that people in the past were unable to do so. All of a sudden, I have such easy access to money to pursue things that I want. I mean, here I am sitting in my college dorm room, which I am paying for with money. After all, receiving an education that 99.9% of the world globally in history never even had the chance to pursue. And as a college student, I see so often humanity's tendency to idolize money. You know, we work so hard to receive it, and once we receive it, we place value on it above what we should. We take a dollar bill, for example, valued at $1, and give it a value far greater. We hold it and view it and look at it as if it's worth so much more. We attach our livelihood to our money. So quickly our money can become our God. But in reality, all money is God's money. Money is such a blessing because not only does it provide us the opportunity to provide for ourselves, but to be a blessing to the world. And that's exactly what we are called to be. We are called to be a blessing to the world. You know, how often do we overlook opportunities to love another individual because we place way too much value in the money that we have? I think it is such a beautiful thing to use the money you have been blessed with, as 1 Corinthians 4:7 says, that you have been blessed with to bless others. Is that not exactly what we should be doing? What a gift it is that we live in a location, both geographically and in time, that we can be such a blessing to others, whether or not they need it. Because that is the greatest command: to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. The next time you're faced with an opportunity to make someone's day by buying them a coffee, or by buying your mom flowers, or by helping out maybe the person in line in front of you at the cash register who is down a few dollars, don't miss out on that opportunity to love another individual based off the mindset that your money is too valuable to you. Because all money is God's money, and it is so much more valuable to be obedient to the eternal God of the universe, to serve Him, to love others, and to bring glory to His name in doing so. And as Proverbs 11:25 says, "He who refreshes others is himself refreshed." The money that you have is certainly a blessing, and so use that blessing to be a blessing. For all money is God's money. God bless, brother.